You see the updated Western Conference standings. Warriors still a half game up on Memphis, but the loss column, even in the loss column, pay attention to that, folks. However, with the Pelicans' loss, the Warriors have clinched a spot in the play-in tournament, so they will be in the play-in. Now it's about where would they be at? 8, 9, or 10, as we welcome everybody to Warriors Post-Game Live, presented by Comcast Business with the Hall of Famer Chris Mullin, NBA champion, former Warrior Darrell Wright, and Bonte Hill. And surviving events, that's certainly what that game felt like. Jordan Clarkson went crazy in the fourth quarter with 24, finished with 41, but Steph with the bailout three and a solid defensive possession at the end there to force Clarkson into a bad shot.
Game of runs, and that's what happened tonight. Jordan Clarkson got hot after struggling.
And win. It could have been disastrous if you lose this game, but they hold on to win. There were some big plays. Looney, Dre, and of course Wiggins with the defense. On top of that, Steph Curry's three-pointer.
Definitely would have been a bad loss. I'm keep it real with you. It would have been a bad loss, especially being up 16 or however much they were in the fourth quarter. But they did a great job at the end when it mattered to stop Clarkson. You've seen the total team defense right there on the last play. Clarkson, 0 assists tonight. He had it going. They knew who was shooting that last shot, and they did a good job. Looney went down. And verticality, it was a little bit of contact, but he's able to do that in a restricted area. So this is a great team win tonight.
And the Warriors built that 16-point lead by pressure defense, making Ingles and Royce O'Neal, with the absence of Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell, their primary playmakers. So they did a great job defensively. And yeah, Utah got free, and Clarkson went crazy to get that game, to take the lead. But the Warriors, and Steph Curry mentioned in his post-game comments, they haven't had a game where they had the lead, lost it, and had to come back in this fashion. So it had a playoff atmosphere to it. This may be the first-round matchup, so I think the Warriors gained some confidence. I thought Utah played Steph really well. They were physical with him, made it hard for him, and he still had not only the game winner. What do you have, 37?
36.
Here we go again.
Game.
Great job defensively, 36.
Speaking of Steph Curry, let's look at some of the highlights from tonight. As you said, he only had 36. He only sank 3 threes. He was 3-13 from the three-point line, 11-25 overall. But look, he had 15 at the half. He got it rolling there in the third quarter. And then the big display of the game with the three-pointer there on the reload. Steph Curry, just magical. 37 30-point game of the season, 20 in the last 22. Steph Curry scored 30-plus.
Well, we just saw 5 clips. Here's number 6, okay? 5 of those 6 shots he made, there's 2 players contesting his shots.
Every time.
So the defense is doing a good job. It's just Steph Curry's too good. He's on such a roll. Just a dynamic scorer. This is just beautiful. After missing that open 3, to be able to relocate with poise and patience. And I think that poise and confidence and patience comes from, he knows the ball went from Kevon Looney to Draymond. It was like they were playing in the backyard. It was soft bounce pass. Right. Steph knocks it down, looks at Draymond, big smile.
And you see the score.
This is what we do.
This is what he does. 31.9 points per game, Darrell. And even in Utah did everything you can. What is Utah saying right now in the locker room as you see the most 30-point games by a player their 12th season or later? Who's that? Michael Jeffrey Jordan, 44. Number 2 on that list, he just surpassed Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy's putting himself in categories with the top 10 players of all time, Darrell. This is incredible.
Because he is a top 10 player of all time. Ooh. Not surprised at all.
No doubt.
I like that. I like that spicy take.
Maybe more. That might be a little. That might be underestimated. It's all said and done.
Right. It's all said and done, man. Look at that.
Because there's more to come.
What is Utah saying in that locker room right now, holding Steph Curry 36 points and making him work for it?
If I'm the Utah Jazz, I'm kind of satisfied with how we guarded Steph tonight. We were disciplined. Like Mully mentioned, it was 2 hands up all the time. He just made tough shots. Steph Curry makes tough shots. So you got to live with that. If they were letting them just run off from, run around like we see most nights, then you can, hold your head. But I thought the Utah Jazz did a great job defending them. Steph Curry did Steph Curry things tonight.
Could be a playoff preview here. Let's get to Kent Bazemore, because Kent Bazemore showed up in the second half, including that third quarter there. He finished the game with 19 points, 2 threes, had a nice bucket there in crunch time off the layup, you see. And we'll get to the tweets that Bradley Beal sent out into the internet earlier today. I wonder if Kent Bazemore read those tweets at halftime, but he came out in the third quarter and he was smoking, Darrell.
I thought he played really well. He played a great game. He mixed it up. He shot the three, and then he also got to the basket. When he's being aggressive, when he's being that other scorer for the Warriors, this is a good Warriors team. And I thought tonight he came out aggressive. He tried to do a great job on Clarkson. He made it hard on him. So another good game for Bazemore tonight.
Yeah, the 19 points, he shot 50% from the field, but I thought his defense, and I thought the defense was the key because I thought the Warriors did a really good job of putting pressure on the ball handlers, whether it be Ingles or Royce O'Neal or Bogdanovich, making it tough for them. They defended him really well, and Kent Bazemore's length and athleticism, he has chase down blocks, so the points are really important. But I think his length and his athleticism defensively without Oubre is really important.
No doubt about that. He's playing well right now, especially after seeing OKC for 2 games. But Jordan Poole back on March 14th against the Utah Jazz. He scored 18 off the bench, 6 of 11, 3 threes. And tonight he continued it. He felt comfortable tonight, 20 points, 6 for 11 again. And, of course, 4 threes there, Darrell. And he is seizing the opportunity, now getting minutes. He got 19 minutes tonight, and he made them count.
Jordan Poole understands how important his role is now. Coming off the bench, being that other scorer, especially with Oubre being out now, he has to pick up that load. So I thought Jordan Poole did a great job tonight. He was super efficient. Mully loves to mention about when he's just straight line, getting to a shot, getting to his spots. And I thought he did that tonight.
Well, you look at it, 20 points in 19 minutes. His efficiency's there. And although he didn't assist, he made no turnovers. So that tells me his shot selection is really good, his understanding and spacing. So I think he's just got a really good feel for his own game and how it fits into the structure of the team.
And how big is that half-court shot at the end of the third quarter? That's the difference in the game tonight.
Yeah.
Hits that half-court shot. Warriors win by 3 points here, but let's talk about Draymond Green because we always talk about it. When he's aggressive, the Warriors are a different team. And he was aggressive in that first quarter, Darrell, 4-6 from the floor, 10 points. But it set the tone for the team as he went out there knowing that, hey, Steph Curry's going to be bottled up. They're going to suffocate him. Let me go get mine to help keep us in this game and get the flow rolling.
Set the tone early, Bonte, but we talked pregame what the keys of the game were. Come out with a playoff mindset, and that's what Draymond did. He knew how important his game was, and he knew what type of team he was going against, so he came out and did it on both ends. I thought he did a great job on defense and did a great job with setting the tone early tonight on offense.
He had 10 points in that first quarter. They ended that quarter with a lead, which they wouldn't have had without Draymond's aggressiveness offensively. And then his assist game. He had 10 assists, the most important stuff at the end of the game. But his ability, when you play 8 players and 5 are in double figures, the ball's moving, everyone's involved, and you become a much tougher team to defend.
No doubt about that. All-around solid game. They'll need that tomorrow as well. Offensively, defensively, everything going on for the Golden State Warriors. Also, Andrew Wiggins. Another solid performance from Andrew Wiggins. Tell me what you saw from Wiggs tonight.
Two-way Wiggs. You know, I thought he did a great job with guarding Ingles and making it hard on him, pressuring the basketball, using his length. So whenever he's, playing somebody on the defensive end pretty tough, he always finds a way on the offensive end to contribute.